I'm back. Let's just say I've been trying to get some things done. Earlier today, I pulled this out of a drawer, a little rubber ducky. You know, this reminded me of going out to Seattle one time with Leanne and Pam, and we went to a big event that Cozy was having about getting your ducks in a row, and it was kind of fun. We had a good time out there. Most of the time, I'm running a little late for the show because I've been trying to get ducks in a row. My phone's been blowing up with girlfriends from high school. We're supposed to get together in a few weeks. Just always something. And so I got to thinking about tomorrow's Friday, and it's Clean Out Our Purse Day, and I thought I would go over with you some of the things that are in my purse. Think about this. This is a purse that my sister Patty gave me. This is really, I know it's Louis Vuitton, but I've had this thing for 15 years. It is practically worn out, but these things don't wear out. And this is the size of my purse. I can either take this, or here's my wallet. My wallet is this size. And, you know, it doesn't take a whole lot. But after the things that happened this morning, I wanted to talk to you about the emergency stash you have. I'm cleaning my purse out while I'm going over some things. So I have everything I could possibly ever need in this purse. Everything I could possibly ever need. My wallet fits in there. Everything is in there. So, I'm going to pull it all out. This is my wallet. We used to sell these, but only in black. This wallet is called a Euro wallet, and it's made by, this one is. We had some made in China, but this one is made by Hobo. And you can find them online. They're pretty They're like $30 or so. I'm going to take things out. So this is my little emergency packet. Let me go over what's in my little emergency bin. I have Benadryl. I have Advil. I have blood pressure medicine. I have vitamin B12. I have Excedrin and aspirin in all those little compartments. And then on this side, I have extra earrings, earplugs, a Breva for in case I start getting a fever blister, some eye drops, some little toothpicks, a bobby pin, some dental floss. I don't have a clue why those are in there. They're little foot pads for something. Why did I have those in there? There was some reason, but I can't remember it. So there you have it. And a Fly Lady, a safety pin, and a Fly Lady pin. And there you have. That's my emergency stuff. It's all fits in this little box, little plastic pill box. And it fits in my purse. I have another little thing that I made. You know, I like to sew. But here we got. It's worn out. This thing's 15 years old too. It's a little organizer I made for my purse because it's tiny and you can't find organizers this side. So I have chapstick. I have some more of those little toothpicks. Let's see what else is here. I have a comb. What's this? This is a notepad and a pencil. I like gadgets. Uh-oh. Let's see what else I got here. A nail file. This is a spritzer, but I put holy water in it. We were at a shrine and I got some holy water and I filled it up. So if ever I have evil around me, I could spray it with holy water. I have, and I'm not Catholic, but I have a super duper flashlight. I don't know if you can see the light, because it's blue. Super duper flashlight. Has some little toothbrush things. Let's see what else is in here. This holds my business cards. And I have a little first aid kit. Yes, I like gadgets. And let's see what there went some change. It's another gadget. It's a bottle opener, a cutter, a saw, some pliers. Anyway, it all just kind of goes right there. I have what I need right in my purse. This all fits, this little bitty thing, right in my purse. And I have a lipstick that goes in between and a baby Sharpie, because you never know when somebody wants a book signed. And this is something that makes a good Christmas present. It's called Poo-Pourri. And you spray this in your toilet before you go poo, and I don't know why I have this in there, but it all fits in my little purse. All fits in here. See? And my wallet fits in there. And really, it does all zip up. Watch this. Watch this. There I have it. Now, if I want to carry another purse that'll hold my cell phone and stuff, I stick this down in it. And I'm good to go. Good to go. I also have a stash of, this is $60 that goes in there. That's not in my wallet. It goes in a secret place. And I keep, this is my emergency key ring that I keep in the car with me. It has a knife and another flashlight. I keep $50 in here. Let's see if I've used it up. I bet I have. Yep. No $50 in there. I may need to put a $20 bill in there. It has more gadgets. I like my gadgets. But this kind of sits down in a bag in the floorboard of my truck. Because this is too heavy to put on your steering column. But I have a whistle. See? I could get help. Your voice will give out, but you can always have a whistle. Now that's my emergency key ring. And here's my regular key ring. This is the one I use all the time. So I have my car key. This is my house key and office key right here. This is a tool Everyone should own one of these. This will cut a seatbelt if you can't get out of your car, if you're in a wreck and you can't get out of your car seat. And then this little part, you push it up against the window and it'll break the window. So this is an emergency get out of the car. And it stays on my keyring because it's not going to go flying through the air if there's an accident. Somebody's at the door, at my bedroom door. And then I have two little screwdrivers that look like keys. And I have more screwdrivers that look like a key. I have a carabiner and a whistle that's on this key ring. Another whistle. And this is a whistle. But there it is. This is a pen. So I've always got a pen. Right there. So I'm prepared. I like my gadgets. I love my gadgets. So this fits in my purse. I usually just attach this because it won't fit in the purse. But let me show you what I do. I attach it to my purse. And there I'm good to go. My purse probably weighs about a pound, maybe a pound and a half. I'm reading some comments here. Where did you get the seatbelt cutter? It's on Amazon. It's an emergency get out of your car. Just look for emergency gadgets to cut seatbelt and you'll find it. Yes, Amazon has it all. So that's kind of having a small purse but having Benadryl in it when you need it, knowing that you have Benadryl in there when you need it. I weighed mine at the doctor's the other day and it was 5 pounds. Wow. I don't want to carry a 5-pound purse. I really don't want to carry a 5-pound purse. I do good to carry a 1.5-pound purse. And sometimes I just stick my wallet in my pocket. I'm usually with Robert. We're together 24/7. Well, keeping pepper spray is a good thing, but I also conceal carry. I have my concealed carry permit, and I have a purse that this will fit in, and so will my little gun. So one time I gave Robert some pepper spray for Christmas. It was the cutest thing ever. It was so cute. Wow, I don't carry a 15-pound purse. I downsized my purses a long time ago. Now, I do have a tote bag in my car that has other things in it when I'm traveling. And it sits, right in the middle between the passenger seat. And my GPS goes in there and some other things. So it's all about getting your little ducks in a row. It's all about being prepared. When I'm on the road, I have an emergency kit in my trunk. I also have jumper cables and duct tape, and I've had to use these things. One time my sunroof messed up on a trip and I couldn't get it fixed, and it was leaking because it was raining. So I stopped the car, I got my duct tape out, and I sealed it all the way around so no water got in my car. Yep, that's a great idea. In our camping stuff, we have a straw that you can drink water through that's a filter. A case of water in the trunk. The thing about a case of water in the trunk is that it gets heated up in the summer, and I don't really like the idea of the plastic water bottles having an issue with the water. But when you need water and you could drink it. So downsizing your purse is a good thing. Getting small things. You can, yes, it's called a life straw. Thank you. Thank you very much it's called a life straw. Do you have an organizational book for bachelors? My son needs help. Well, we're gender neutral when it really comes. Even though 99.9% of my members are women, this new book coming out, The Chaos Cure, it'll help him. It will help him. And, boys are just like girls. They don't realize that their toilet needs cleaned. Now, we do have a college control journal. It's like our student control journal, but it's made for college age young adults. I won't call them children. They'll always be our babies, but don't tell them that. And when you have, this sort of helps you get organized, and it's free on our website. You can go to our control journal section and scroll down, and you can find college student control journal, and it's right there for you. Now, next week, we are in our main bathroom, and the room we're picking is our extra bedroom. So this is my extra bedroom that I'm in here. I got rid of the bed. I can put a bed up. I have a blow-up bed that I can put in here if I have company. But right now, it's mainly me here, and I use this room every day now. And it makes it so easy for me to just walk in here, sit down in my chair. I have a stand that I put my microphone on, or put my phone on, and I do a show. And it just helps me to help you. Instead of being in the corner where I didn't really like the way it looked against the louver closet doors, I like this, my shiplap behind me, which isn't shiplap. It's a big. It's called a scrim, and it looks like a wood wall, but I put it up to see if I'd like it, and I don't need a wood wall up. I just need a scarf up. It's like a big old shower curtain. Now, I know I have a big mouth, and I never dreamed I could go, come online every day, but after watching my favorite podcaster, Scott Adams, I really look forward to me learning something from him every day. And that got me to thinking, maybe my ladies feel that way about me, and I should do it for them and get out of my comfort zone of only doing once a week and see if I could do it every day. And I have. For the most part, I've done every single day. I think I've missed 3 days in 3 months. And it's just important for us to put ourselves out there and do something a little different. It looks like my friend from high school is on here, Donna. We were in the same class. She was valedictorian of our class. She's really smart, and she's worked in education most of her life. I'm really proud of her. We have. It's just, you gotta stay connected to the people you grew up with and that you love, but you gotta be able to step out and love other people too. I just need to settle down. Okay, folks. So next week we're in our main bathroom, and we clean our bathrooms every day. With Swish and Swipe, it takes me longer to tell you how to do Swish and Swipe than it does to actually do it. So with Swish and Swipe, you put away the things you get out to put your makeup on. You put everything away. And I've gotten in the habit of putting my brushes away even. And I have a makeup table that I use, but I also have emergency makeup in my bathroom in case I need in case I need to put makeup on before I leave to go to dinner or something. Now, swishing and swiping, you wipe down the mirror, you put away the things on the counter, wipe down the counter, wipe out the sink. Then you go over to your, let me find my toilet bowl brush. We got the best toilet bowl brush ever made. You keep your toilet bowl brush in a vase or a crock or a utensil crock, and you fill it with half soap and half water. That's all you do. This week, I used a whole bottle of Dawn dishwashing liquid because I didn't have any more shampoo, no old shampoo or anything, and I put half Dawn dishwashing liquid and the other half water, and I just keep the brush sitting down in it. And stuff won't grow in a 50-50 soap solution. It's really a good thing to keep. So you pull the toilet bowl brush up, let it drip, and then you put it over into your toilet bowl and you swish your toilet. Now, if you don't want to leave soap sitting out, you can keep it in a bottle, so you can just squeeze a little bit in the toilet. You don't need harsh chemicals to clean your toilet. Soap is soap. And this morning, I was on my soapbox. And if you missed that video, you better go watch it. It's the best. Yeah, it is. It's real. It gets under the rim. People have said their toilets work better with this underneath the rim, getting out the calcium deposits. Soap is soap. And if you have little boys, you may need a supply of washcloths or baby wipes. You wipe down the seat, you wipe down the rim, and you may need to wipe down the floor because little boys miss. I can't read your comments and talk at the same time. So I'm going to try to stay focused. So swish and swipe in our bathroom is something we do each day to keep it looking and smelling nice. But we still need to wipe down the edges of the tub. We need to wipe our, sometimes moss and things get in our light fixtures. And I think I'll use this to clean out the top of my light fixture. That'll work. We just need to do a little detailed cleaning. You ever noticed how dirty your light switch gets? Just a wipe down with a washcloth will do fine, or a purple rag right after you do your mirror. Our mirrors, if you're flossing your teeth, your mirrors are going to get dirty because those dental floss home runs are going to be splatters everywhere. And little kids make they like to splatter a whole lot. Now, training up our children and training ourselves, that's what we're doing when we practice our habits. We train ourselves. And one of the habits I've been practicing every night is using a whitening toothpaste. Whitening toothpaste. I don't want a severe chemical in my mouth that burns my gums, but my sister gave me some really good whitening toothpaste, and I practice brushing my teeth with that whitening toothpaste every night. I don't do it twice a day, but I brush my teeth in the morning and I brush my teeth at night, but I only use the whitening toothpaste at night. And I practice balancing on one foot while I brush my teeth. Now, that works for your equilibrium. It helps to strengthen some muscles, and it's kind of fun to sing happy birthday and balance on one foot and brush your teeth. I have a little routine that I do to make sure that I've done my little things that I do before I go to bed. I go eyes, ears, nose, mouth. So I have eye drops I put in my eyes. I put my earplugs in. You don't know how many times I've gone to bed without my earplugs. And then I have I spray some saline in my nose. I put on my chapstick and take my nightly medications, which is an aspirin. And there you have it. And when I go through those steps, when I go eyes, ears, nose, mouth, Be careful, little eyes, ears, nose, mouth. Uh, it's just a mental checklist for me to know that I've gotten everything done. Now, we're going to do some detailed cleaning. I have a non-slip bathroom floor. It's an outdoor tile, which is kind of rough. So I keep it clean for the most part, but once a month I give it a good scrubbing, and I use soap and water on it, just a little bit of Dawn dishwashing liquid. I use my not my carpet sweeper, where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Where is it? I got a box full of things here. Here it is. This is our rubber sweeper. It has a squeegee on it right here and good strong bristles. I scrub my floor with this. And it does a great job. And you can even sterilize it if you need to in your dishwasher, run it through your dishwasher. But it goes on our mop handle. We've got a whole mopping system with a mop and the rubber sweeper. And it really gets down and gets the dirt up. And you know about our extra large mop head and our multi-wand. This all fits on our mop handle. We try to make things that fit on our mop handle. I'll lose my keys if I don't put them with the rest of the stuff. I bet you I've lost my keys already. Oh no, I attached them to my purse. See, they're right where they're supposed to be. I put them where they're supposed to be. I'm not going to lose them there. Now, getting our bathrooms clean. Now, think about all the things that you don't do every day in your bathroom. You don't get down behind the toilet. Well, somebody posted the other day, where did I put it? Oh, it fell off. That they use the multi-wand to get down behind their toilet. It would fit between the wall and the toilet, but it will also, get those dust bunnies that collect back there. And then I just posted a wonderful testimony that she used this thing to go underneath her Lazy Susan in her corner cabinet in her kitchen. She said she didn't think it had ever been cleaned because there was sheetrock dust underneath the Lazy Susan. Imagine that. And this thing pulls right off and goes in the laundry along with your chenille mop cloths. So taking care of the little things and breaking our house down into zones is important to not feeling overwhelmed. When we feel overwhelmed, we won't do anything. That's what causes, procrastination. When you hear yourself say, I don't have time, what you're really saying is, I don't have time to do it right. Now think about that for a second. I don't have time to do it right. We've been taught since the day we were born, if you can't do it right, don't do it at all. We didn't listen to our parents at all, except for that one thing, and it got drilled into our heads. So here we are. If we don't think we have time to do something right, we just say, I can't do that right now. I don't have time. How many of you, I want to see a show of hands. How many of you, let's see, I want to see frowny faces. I'm asking for frowny faces. If any of you today have said, I don't have time, be honest. Have you said, I don't have time? Frowny faces if you said today, I don't have time. Do you have a long-handled scrubber to clean the bathtub? Well, I keep I keep a toilet bowl brush in my bathtub. I have some little 3M hooks hanging. Okay, I'm proud of y'all for admitting it. I have some little 3M hooks on my shower wall that I keep this. But I also keep a silver rag or a purple rag in my bathtub. I like to take baths. I can't stand showers. I get really cold and I don't feel safe in the shower. So I like to take baths. Well, when you're in the bathtub, that is when you clean your tub. When you're sitting in the bathtub, that's when you clean your tub. So put some body wash on your purple rag and wipe it down. Takes 30 seconds to wipe down the shelf in your tub. And if you're taking a shower, you can use a purple rag because the soap film that's on your doors and on your shower walls is just soap. And you don't even need to put more soap on here. The purple rag will clean it. So just do a 3 foot by 3 foot or 1 foot by 1 foot area and get it done. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees unless you're going to pray. Okay. Yep. Anybody got any questions? I don't use a lot of Comment and Ajax unless I'm going to sterilize my sink, my kitchen sink. I don't like to use anything that'll scratch my acrylics. So, has anybody got any questions? Next 20 minutes I'll take some questions. How do you get a light layer of grease off wood kitchen cabinets? Silver rags. This is the best thing in the world for taking off any kind of grease. It grabs anything. Just wet. We've had a lot of testimonials about how 40 years of grease, these things have taken off 40 years worth of grease. And they're half price right now. Get a supply of them. I love the silver ones. They make me happy. I'm trying to get, they've already ordered them. We're going to get in some, we're going to divide each rag into 4 pieces that are this size. And they're going to be for our eyeglasses and face wipes. What's a good way to sterilize my tools when you don't have a dishwasher? Well, you don't have to do it very often, but if you have a bucket and you have some hot water sterilizes. Hot soapy water sterilizes. And you just scrub it. If you take let me see. This is the one thing that gets put in my dishwasher a lot, but I put it down in my dishwater too, and it can get clean that way. But this can be used, you can label it on the back with a Sharpie. Yes, steel wool will scratch your toilet. But you can get one of those 3M things. Now, I have hard water too, and what I have found is in the past, when you've gotten a hard water ring around your toilet, just a little butter knife will chip that right away, and it doesn't take much. But when you swish your toilet every day, you don't have that buildup. Do you use a vacuum for carpets or just your tools? I hate a vacuum cleaner. I really hate the noise a vacuum cleaner makes. I have a little handheld vacuum cleaner that's made by Black & Decker. I mean, it's little for picking up. I used it when we put the new doors in the other day. But mainly I use our carpet sweeper for all my little rugs. I love this thing. It is a wonderful thing. And then this does rugs too. You really don't need any electrical appliances if you stay on top of things. I just don't like the way a vacuum sounds. I do have a carpet cleaner, but I don't have any carpets to use it on. Okay, so anybody got any more questions? It's easier to keep house than it is to clean house, because our perfectionism causes us to procrastinate, and we put things off until things get so bad that we just can't stand it anymore. How often do you change the soap for the toilet brush? I don't. I keep pouring more in it, and I use it up. When you're switching your toilet every day, you're taking it out of there. And every time I need to add more, if I've got this, like this past week, I had this much dishwashing liquid left in a bottle, and I added that much water to it, shook it up, and poured it in there. Will the rags shrink in the dryer? Everything shrinks in the dryer. Yes, everything shrinks in the dryer. I try not to dry many of my clothes in the dryer. I dry things on delicate. When I'm doing a load of purple rags, what I do is I usually just take a coat hanger and hang them up like this on a coat hanger and just let them dry. Now, it doesn't hurt if they shrink, because it makes the ridges in there a little more prominent, and I think it grabs better. But yes, everything's gonna shrink a little bit in a dryer. Yeah, somebody come up with some questions. We've been got 15 more minutes. We're getting our ducks in a row. So in our extra bedrooms, what is it has to be done in your extra bedroom? So the detailed cleaning in this extra bedroom is, I have a bay window right here, and that's where the cat food is, and the cat bed, and the cat water. So that has to be wiped out when we're in that room. And sometimes I use my little handheld vacuum cleaner. Sometimes I just use a purple rag. And I have a little chandelier that's hanging in that window that looks like a branch. So that has to be dusted. I use my feather duster on that. Cleaning a clothes washer. What does that say? I have a front loader. I have no idea. Sister Patty might know. She has a front loader. You can do a YouTube search on how to clean your clothes washer if you have a front loader. The main thing is to keep those gaskets clean, and people swear by our silver and purple rags for keeping gaskets clean. How long do they last? Well, because they last so long, they about put us out of business. Because you just buy more of them because you want more of them. They last a long time. I still have the original. I used one of my original purple rags the other day when I was staining the back door, and I was using it to get the polyurethane off the gaskets as I was painting. And so I decided to sacrifice my oldest purple rag. And it was, I think, about 14 years old, 10 to 14. I don't know when we first started selling purple rags, but they were our first thing. When will you we'll get them in time for Christmas, I'm pretty sure. Probably in October, I'm hoping. It takes about 6 weeks, and 6 weeks from this week, September, probably the 1st of October, we're hoping. But I've asked for them to be pink. So I don't know if they're going to be that pink or super hot pink. I don't know what color they're going to be, but they're going to be pretty. I feel like I need stuff for guests, but rarely have them. How do I purge? Now, I feel like I need stuff for guests, but rarely have them. How do I purge? Well, you need to keep a couple of sets of, I just bought 2 new sets of towels. Our towels were almost 20 years old, and so I got some green towels for Robert's bathroom and yellow towels ivory towels for my bathroom. And so there's 2 sets in each package. So I've been laundering those, getting those ready. They'll go up on my shelf. So I'll have those towels, and I've got to get rid of 2 sets of towels instead of piling on. I've only got room for six bath towels in my bathroom. So I don't want to keep extra. I want to display the ones, and there's lots of fun ways to display towels for guests. And one of those ways is with a crate that you can put on your wall and roll them up and put them in there. Another thing you can do is put a wine rack up and put them in a wine rack. So there's some fun ways to do that. What's the best way if you have health issues? The main thing is use your timer if you have health issues, because set your timer for 2 minutes and do what you can. Will the new book be out for Christmas? I doubt it, because it says December the 18th. So you could probably download it on Kindle for then, but you're not going to be able to get it it's 7 days before Christmas. You might be able to get it, but I will let you know the closer we get. Yeah, I sometimes use my rags straight out of the washing machine. Will you show us the new feather duster? I don't have a new feather duster, but I can tell you what color the feathers are. They're this color. They're the underneath color right here, the downy feathers. These are the ones that pick up so much stuff, and they're going to be silvery like this. Now, these feathers come from a male ostrich, and the solid gray feathers come from a female ostrich. And they molt twice a year, and that's how we get these feathers. Can I get it back in? I bet I can. Yeah, there I go. There it is. But I don't have the duster with me. It's at the office. Yes, and y'all been buying them like crazy. I think I like them because they're silver. And I've never dyed my hair, so I like the silvery, sheeny, sparkly stuff. I like that. Let's see, what else we got here? Will they reproduce? I don't know what that was. What do you use? Wow, what do you use that on the feather duster? Well, you can use feather duster on just about everything. Now, somebody was upset yesterday that she had washed her feather duster and she just set it up and let it dry, and all the feathers kind of clung together. It doesn't work that way to wash your feather duster. You need to blow dry it like you get your hair blow dried at the beauty shop, and that makes it poof up just like this one. Just poof it right up. It makes it pretty. I don't know why people are sending me private messages, because I can't answer them. I still have, yep. Tips for animal hair. Sweeping and vacuum. I feel like I'm sweeping and vacuuming constantly. Well, this does a good job for getting our rubber sweeper. This is an amazing tool. It gets up dog hair and cat hair like you wouldn't believe. We are temporarily out of stock. They're on their way. Hopefully we'll have them in about a week or two. I don't know the exact timetable on that. I use the rubber scrubber all the time on my red sofa. This thing works well. And if you don't have the Fly Lady mop, this gets up dog hair and cat hair like you wouldn't believe. You wet it, and you don't even have to sweep beforehand. You just wet it and go like you're mowing your yard. Just go around in strips, and you're going to get your floors clean without having to sweep first. How do you wash a feather duster? Well, it's real simple. We have a video on our YouTube page that shows you how to do it. But you just put it in warm water. You can run it under a faucet in your kitchen sink. It doesn't matter. Just warm water and a little bit, one drop of baby shampoo, or just your shampoo, just one drop. You don't need much, and swish it around real lightly, and then rinse it out, and then blow dry. Pat it dry with a towel, and then blow dry. I do mine about once a year. Once a year is as often as I do it. Now, the main thing you have to know about feather dusters, they like sunbeams. I've got every feather duster we've ever sold sitting in an umbrella stand. It's just like a big bouquet. And it sits in front of a window. It gets the morning sunshine every day. And there is not a single feather being eaten by a dust mite because it sees the light of day. Do not store your feather duster in a closet, because one day you're going to walk in there and all the feathers are going to be down on the floor of the closet. Does the carpet sweeper work on hardwood floors? I don't like it on hardwood floors. This works on hardwood floors. The mop works on hardwood floors. We needed something for carpet, and that's why we got the carpet sweeper. We got plenty of things for hardwood floors, but we didn't have anything for little rugs. I mean, I gave away some expensive rugs because I couldn't get them clean with my vacuum cleaner. It wouldn't pick it up. But if I had the carpet sweep at that time, it would have done it. Does it need direct sunlight? Well, it needs light. It needs light. It doesn't necessarily have to have direct sunlight, because dust mites can't stand light. They're kind of like vampires. How do you keep your cat away from them? My cat doesn't seem interested. Now, we had a blue tick hound dog once upon a time when we first got the original order of 250 dusters back in 2002. They smelled like mothballs, and she grabbed one of them and took it out into the woods and buried it. She thought it was a bird. So I understand that problem. If you've got a high place that the cat can't get to, that's probably where you're going to need to put it. But our cats don't bother it. We have 2 cats. Do you ever get... Are you ever going to get the plunger for unplugging? We're working on that. We called it the clog cannon, and we're having trouble finding a different style. So, yeah, I needed one the other day, and we just don't have one. We can't find one that will work well. The dryer lint kit is another thing I want to get back in, and maybe we'll do that before long. Any other questions? We're coming up on 3 o'clock. I know I started a little late, but I've already done one today. I get points. So, folks, if you don't have any more questions, I'm going to sign off. Get your calendars ordered. School's starting soon. Everybody's school, I think our school is starting on the 25th or something like that. How do you clean travertine floors? I really don't know what travertine, I know what travertine is in rocks, but I don't know what travertine floors are. But, plain water works well. Plain water works well on just about any floor, and you don't get streaking. Plain water with this mop cloth, extra large mop. What time are you on I have no certain time. Like today, we had a little emergency. Liz had to go get some Benadryl because she was breaking out all over. And so we didn't get to do it until after lunch. But different people got to see it too. And I was really on my soapbox. The main thing is I try to get it done by noon. I have to do softeners ruin the purple rags. They don't ruin it, but yes, they will. You can fix it, but don't use fabric softeners on your purple rags. You will ruin it, but you have to soak it in vinegar and wash it 2 or 3 times to get the fabric softeners out of it. Fabric softener makes any dish towel crappy. You don't put fabric softener in these towels either, or dish towels, because they won't dry anything. Just get out of the habit of using fabric softener. It'll save you some money. Can you put cleaner on the mop? What kind of cleaner? I use water, and sometimes if the floors are extra dirty, I'll use a little Windex, and that's about it. Vinegar and water works too. I can't stand dish towels that don't do their job. I want something if it's going to dry my hands, I want my hands dry. Let's see, I'd like to learn your method. Is there a book? There's 3 books. There is Sink Reflections. There is Body Clutter. And there's the newest book, which is about a year old, called From Chaos to Clean. It's on our website or on Amazon. And then this book is coming out in December. What's wrong with fabric softener? It messes up the absorbency of towels and washcloths and dish towels. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like fabric softener. And to me, it's a waste of money, and it's just not worth it. I just don't like it. My husband likes it, but I don't. I mean, I think and I got sensitive skin, and I don't want any extra chemicals on my skin, so I always wash things twice. I have a second rinse on my stuff so that I get all the laundry detergent out. I never thought about that. I just don't like it. So folks, it's 3:00. I got to get this uploaded and downloaded again. And it's so nice to have sunshine. It is really so wonderful to have sunshine. We have had 13 inches of rain in the last week. And I am done with it for a while. So folks, have a good rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow. Get some stuff done. Tomorrow we're going to clean out our cars. Tomorrow's Friday. So let's fill our cars up with gas. Let's clean our cars out with all the trash. But don't do that when you're getting gas, because I don't want your car hijacked. Now, the good habit to get into is get out of the car with your keys in your hand and lock the babies up in the car so nobody can get in the car, and you fill the gas up with your keys. Now, if you've got a lanyard, you can put them around your neck. That's wonderful. But don't clean your car out while you're getting gas. Don't do that. You're You're not focused. You got to stay focused on what you're doing. Clean your car out when you get home. Keep some trash bags in your car so that as every time when you get home you can fill up a trash bag. And better, don't eat in your car. Don't let the kids eat in your car. And you're going to save a lot of trash. You're going to save a lot of trash. So be careful out there. Be focused on what you're doing. I wish we could send the rain to Idaho, but y'all get it before we do. And it comes across the country. Have a good day. I love you all. See you later. I got my little magic wand. It's my little tool Robert made me to move things along. See you later. Love you, Donna.